Hey man, you never know if you just keep trying, man. You never know unless you just keep trying. I'm watching this video, I'm scrolling on TikTok as I usually do. And there's this guy, I guess his name is called Uncle Goose. Speed was out there doing a live stream in China. And while he was out there in China, um, he's doing his live stream and there's tons of people trying to get to him, tons of people trying to talk to him. And there's this older guy who comes in this big old bright red jacket and this red shirt, and he wants to meet Speed. He wants to get a picture with him. He wants to do videos with him. And the first time, he's in the mix of the crowd getting pushed around and stuff like that. But he kind of gets the picture, whatever. And then, he's thrown in the crowd. Then he runs into Speed again, and he tries to get a photo and video and stuff like that, and it goes a little bit better the next time. Then like the third or fourth time, and these are different days, this guy just keeps popping up. And he's always wearing the same bright red jacket. He always comes with gifts, whether it's food, chicken, goose, whatever. And then Speed was like, all right, look, man, I'm gonna take a picture with you. I'm gonna take a video with you, guy, doing this little whoo and all this other stuff like Ronaldo. And they do that. And then he runs into him for a fifth time and a sixth time. I think by the fifth or the sixth time, Speed was like, yo, bro, why do you keep following me? Like it almost like he got annoyed. And the guy would just still being nice and just like, yo, I rock with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. Then the seventh time he ran into him. Then the eighth time. And it's like, it got to the point, no matter where he went in China, this man, I guess his name is Uncle Goose, would show up. And it got to the point where not only was Speed and him becoming like really cool, they had this guy riding around in the car with Speed, having fun, doing all these different activities together because he was persistent. He was just persistent. He had the security laughing with him. He giving snacks out to everybody. He's becoming life of the party with this guy Speed, man. And that just goes to show sometimes, if you really want it, no matter how many times somebody say no matter how many times they close the door in your face, you just got to just keep showing up. He went from, hey, how you doing, to, all right, yeah, let's take a picture real quick, to, bro, why you keep following me, to, hey, man, you pretty cool, man, to, hey, how you doing, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute, to, hey, come on, let's roll, let's do it together. And it's like, he just kept showing up. Some people would have just gave up, bro, especially when Speed seemed a little annoyed. A lot of people would have gave up then. But he didn't. He just kept going. And I just think that's a really, really, really great mindset to have. Just keep showing up. I've done that with numerous celebrities where I didn't, like, I give a prime example. Shout out to Chris Sabat. He's the voice actor of Vegeta. I ran into that guy so many times, man. At conventions, he always shows love. I always show love. And anytime I get a chance, if I see he's at a convention, I'm going to say hi. I'm going to say what's up. I'm trying to build those relationships, man, with people that, I like what they do. I like their impact. And, they inspired me and had an impact on my life or whatever like that. And I'm like, you know what? I want to work with this guy one day. And I will work with this guy one day. I just got to put in the work to do so. But, steadily showing up, keep on making contact in a positive way, in a good way. You never know how that could play out for you, man. You just got to just keep going for it and not give up, Sometimes being in the room is half the battle. Being ready so you don't have to get ready is also key. That guy came prepared. He had his goose or his chicken or his snacks and confetti, and he wore the same distinctive, real bright red jacket so he could stand out in the crowd. That's genius, man. That's why I always wear my custom merch and stuff that I make, or if you see my artwork back here that I drew and made, I always try to have something that people can 100% identify me with out of everybody else every time they see me. So shout out to Uncle Goose, man. I thought that was really, really cool.